Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at what the Cardano price is doing and also what Bitcoin is doing. We give you a technical analysis update. As always, I try to keep it real and honest. And I had the comment in the comment sections today that, I've been talking the price down for weeks, I should stop. But to be honest, I only tell you what I see in the charts and it has been fairly accurate. And I know that because your comments confirm that. So I can only tell you what I see on the chart patterns based on my experience and also in terms of the indicators and the Elliott Wave method, which is just another indicator and tool that we started to use on this channel. And the sort of predictions have been fairly accurate and they're never guaranteed to turn out. All of these are just indicators and they form a bigger picture and they can give you an indication, and they cannot predict the future, but you can make educated assumptions about the future, which is essentially what we do in all areas of life, because nobody can in no area of life predict the future. But in all of our daily decisions, we look at the past and we look at our experiences, and based on that we make educated assumptions about what could be happening. And that is one of the largest misconceptions about technical analysis. Here we only do that as well. No magic, just need to learn the system. And if you want to do that, you can find a link to my second channel in the description. Here you can learn about technical analysis for free, of course. So this drop has not come unexpected, and if you've been following me in my previous videos, then you know that, because I've been talking about a potential drop of the Bitcoin price down to that descending trend line once more, and today it is happening. And I did say we could even go down to 37,500, I think I said. And that is basically down here, that support line down here. So I think from there, however, we need to hold that to continue with my, let's call it, primary scenario, where I see, for example, Cardano hitting 450 in the next move to the upside. What we can see now, we're dropping very strongly. It just happened pretty much in this hour, I think. We are bouncing out of the lower band of the Bollinger Bands. There will be a bounce back to the upside, that's pretty sure, very quickly, because whenever you break out of the Bollinger Bands, you saw that here, saw it here, but when you overextend it, you generally bounce back in. And I think in that bounce to the upside, we could get up to 42, 43 again. But it was a significant drop. We got to that price target again, that first one that I gave you, this descending trend line, and yeah, we could drop down once more further, because I still think we could go down to 37,500. But let's not waste, or let's not talk about Bitcoin anymore. Let's go to Cardano straight away. Here on the daily chart, prices come from Kraken, and we have a very similar picture here. A little bit more, let's call it a little bit more bullish, or at least not that bearish, because here on the Cardano chart, we have not broken that lower trend line yet. I did say, however, we could drop down to that trend line once more as well, 185, which is, or has been for a while, my price target, but we actually already got there very closely. So I think we already hit it, but we could hit it once more and go down a little bit more, and we can see that in a minute on the Elliott Wave chart. But yeah, we have formed this descending wedge, which is essentially a bullish pattern. We tried to break to the upside yesterday, failed, however. It looked good this morning because the daily candle obviously closed above it, but yeah, we failed to hold it. I mean, there is still a chance we recover today. Maybe it will be a sharp drop down to 185 and then we recover. We've seen these things before, and then close the daily candle above that line. That would be really nice to see. But at the moment, all we can see here is that we broke below 218, which was one of the resistance and support levels I had on the chart. I did say to you earlier, yesterday, I think in a video, if we break that to the downside, there's a realistic chance that we get to $2 in the first instance. And if we break $2, we could really go down to that supporting trend line here, which is pretty much at the 185 level, a little bit higher at 186, but that is close enough for me. And yeah, that drop didn't come by surprise. And if you watched the last few videos, you will know that. That's also why I had this comment in the comment section that I'm talking the price down, but it's just what it is. And in the end, I try to give you a bigger picture of these charts and try to understand, help you understand where we are. Because I remember many years in the past when I didn't have a clue. I didn't know where we were in terms of the cycle. I just bought when the prices were dropping, but they often dropped further. I didn't have an understanding of where to look for support levels and so on. So I try to really give you a hand here and make this work for everybody. But of course, there is never financial advice here. All is only my opinion. We're currently on the daily here in the bearish range still. We are below 50 on the RSI and also on the MACD. we are not really seeing that turning point yet, and that was another reason why, you know, I didn't really talk about a major reversal yet on this channel to the upside, because the indicators haven't supported that. You know, still quite bearish signs here on the daily at least. You know, the hourly was different, and I've been talking about that. Looked more bullish on the hourly when we moved to the upside, but I've been talking about lower lows, lower highs for a while, and also, you know, you probably understand that if you've been following me for a while here. And yeah, so we already found some support here actually on this at around $2.10 now, which is that low here that we saw, and probably is something like the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, to be honest. So from this smaller wave, we have to take that into account as well. And it is, no, it's actually lower than that. It is actually probably the 0.286 or something down here at, yeah, we actually came down to, yeah, 207 or so. So found some support there actually, but now the candle has gone up again, and the current price is trading at the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level. Actually, it's the 0.618, but I've reversed them. And again, I explained that earlier in other videos why I did that. But the price is the same. The price, the value here at around $2.10. So yeah, we currently found support here at the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is a key one on this smaller scale here. But I think at the moment, as long as we are below that descending trend line, and that could actually push us down a little bit further, if we don't recover above that trend line again, which is currently at $2.18, pretty much, 217, yeah. And then we've got that horizontal at 218, so we need to get above that. But as long as we are below these, first of all, the descending trend line and the 218 level, we could actually come into that yellow box once more, from which we've currently bounced off, and that is my price target. It has been since we've been up here actually, since I really started to put the Elliott Wave method into place here on the Cardano chart. So we could drop down once more, come down here, maybe even down to, yeah, 185, and from then on continue our bullish move to the upside. That is actually, and even if you don't believe it, but that is a bullish scenario, because we are currently just what Elliott has basically is telling us. We are completing our wave C correction, which is on a larger scale a wave 2 correction, and then we continue our move to the upside and complete that primary wave 3, which is an impulsive bullish move to the upside, and the price target for that is at least 450, and I see that coming in the next few months. If we find a reversal point down here, if we drop further, that is then the bearish scenario, and that could really take us down much more. And I talked about it in yesterday's video, don't want to repeat it all again, but at the moment I still believe, because I still believe we are in the bull market. I believe in the stock to flow model for Bitcoin, all of which is telling me there is another move to the upside coming, a strong move to the upside. So what I'm saying here, we could come down to 185 again, but we've already seen it very close to that level, so we could have completed that wave C correction already, and we might now be just in a bouncy move to the upside. Yeah, so I'm expecting 450 either way, unless we drop far below 185, and then we have a bearish scenario, I think. Alright, so hopefully that was a useful update. If you liked it, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.